Well, when you were a little girl,
Yeah.
who were your childhood heroes? Who did you look up to, and
I didn't know any.
what did you want to be when you grew up? Did you have an idea?
That never occurred to me. I was just lucky to have a meal the next day.
So you couldn't even dream.
No, because at night I was exhausted from doing a lot of work, from doing a lot of homework. I fell into bed and I fell asleep. Because I had to get up very early in the morning to do morning prayers with my grandmother.
But you read a lot, right?
I read a lot.
And that didn't help you
It
want to dream about something.
Well, no, it helped me because I realized there was a Europe, and I realized there were kings and queens, and I realized that there were wars. My little world had to expand. Who's going to teach me if I didn't teach myself? And I only could learn from books. I became very knowledgeable about European history.
So your biggest dream was to become a wife and mother, probably.
I'm not even sure.
Because I would imagine if you hadn't gotten married, you probably would have been a great librarian, because you love to be around books all day.
Yeah, probably. I was.
Oh, hello.
I was. My world was very small and narrow because I always worried about the next meal or the next decent dress to put on. I didn't have a world like my children had. We plan this, we plan that, we go here, we go there, we talk about things we're going to do next year, we're going to buy, whatever, a normal height. I didn't have that. I had a very narrow, miserable childhood with two ugly parents.
Yeah. Well, growing up in New York City, growing up in New York, what is the weirdest memory or one memory of just something bizarre happening in the city that you remember? Anything kind of bizarre that just took place?
I remember when a plane went into the Empire State Building.
Yeah, that one, yeah.
That was on a Saturday morning.
Wow. You weren't there, were you?
No.
Oh, good.
But I worked on the 70th floor. And it made my husband was overseas and I didn't write him about it, but his mother did.
Oh, God.
Why would I write him? What am I going to tell him?
Yeah.
So he writes back to me, "Where were you?" I said, "It was a Saturday." I explained it to him. Some of the ropes were cut. I think one or two people in one of the elevators fell all the way down to the floor.
Oh.
I don't know if they were killed or not.
Wow.
Somebody was hurt. The plane went in, ripped the upper part of the building, and whatever was in there fell.
Well,
Where was it going to go?
down. Just down.
And usually, and it was a nice weather. It wasn't snowy. It wasn't rainy. It was poor pilot era, whatever. It was, and everybody ran to New York to look at the wreckage. What are you looking? What are you looking at? A broken building?
What are you going to see up there? 70 flights
up?
up?
What are you going to see? Somebody's hard luck? Somebody being killed? But my life at home was very difficult. My sister became mental. And she said, we lived on the second floor in another